Hypothetical question. Should I move to Canada? Oh my god, this question is something that's come up before. And to be sure, I've been told that there's job opportunities on two occasions, and both occasions were in Montreal. I've been to Montreal twice and I loved it. I don't actually know Toronto, but Vancouver I've also been to a couple of times. Obviously, just going to two cities in Canada is not knowing Canada. It's a huge country, and I get it because I'm from Australia, and this is also a huge country. Is an Australian prepared to live through that cold? This is what comes up for Mexicans as well. But I need a change of life, and I need to have a sense of community. I really groove on quite a number of Canadians. And yeah, I just feel like I could maybe do a good lot of learning by making my life anew in a new place, and Canada might be the place for that. Um, it would be a big move, and this is just speaking hypothetically, of course. I actually have a nephew that lives in Canada. Maybe I should ask him. Yeah. If I ended up in Montreal, I'd have to really bone up, as they say, on my French. And my French is okay, but it's like something from high school. Yeah. Like I can read French pretty okay. Like I can read whole books in French, like theory books and stuff like that. But I can't actually speak it very well. And also, the Quebecois version is something that I'm not that familiar with. It's not impossible. What I really liked about being in Montreal is seeing that there's quite a few Central Americans there, and the beauty of it is being able to be in North America. So, yeah. Speaking of moving, my friend is still looking at properties here in Sydney. We went out to Hurstville today. I think we looked at three different places, and he already looked at one in the morning. And all in all, I think we did about 20,000 steps. So it was a really fine day, no rain, and I came back here at about 5:30. Like I was out there by about 11:30, and I just crashed. I had this beautiful nap, and as he says, how is it that some naps are better than overnight sleeps? Especially when you have one of those really deep naps, you know that? They're so restorative. And so I had a cup of tea and I cooked the dal, and I'm gonna make something to eat. Yeah, it's been a dreamy day, and I guess this is part of my dream. Transition is so much about remaking your life, and sometimes I just think maybe that also requires me to go somewhere else. I've done it before. Actually, my life is very much about moving about. Yeah. Anyway, thoughts, comments. Um, the practicalities aren't there because it's just hypothetical. Meanwhile, I just gotta do the drudgery, and work a lot. I have a shift coming up with that peer support role, and that's gonna be a long day on Tuesday. Woo. Next week is the last week of semester though. So really lucky about that, right? Anyway, better get on with making dinner. I hope you all have a good weekend, and more soon.